Hi, it's Alex here from Seabreeze Fish and Shell in Bree Street, Cape Town. And today I'm going to show you one of my favourite mussel recipes, moule marinière, so mussels in the marine style. Fantastic, stone cold classic, super quick, fast food, easy to knock together of a dinner time evening. And I'm going to run you through that and also some myths about mussels and info about mussels, because probably the thing that I get asked about the most at the restaurant and in the fish deli is mussels. Are they alive? Are they dead? Do you tap them? Do you put them in the fridge? Do you need to rinse them? I'm going to cover all of that in this recipe. So, ingredients. Butter, about 100 odd grams. Cooking for two of us, so I've got about 100 odd grams of cubed butter. I've got a nice handful of flat leaf parsley, just rough chopped. I've got 3 pickling onions or shallots, chopped. 4 cloves of garlic, chopped. A little bit of thyme. I've got my mussels from Saldanha Bay. I've got some that have left the beards on, because I'm going to show you what that's all about, and the rest have all been cleaned and debearded. White wine. If you're cooking with white wine, if you wouldn't drink it, don't cook with it. Good quality is what you need. Got a splash of water, got some olive oil, got some pepper, got no salt because this should be salty enough. So the first thing I'm going to do is pop the water. So I've got about 250 ml of water. Get that boiling up nicely. Wine's going in. Good 250 ml of wine as well. And then into that, a couple of thyme sprigs, the pickling onions or shallots, or if you haven't got those, regular onions, and the cloves of garlic. Right, let's talk about mussels. So the mussels we've got here are from Saldanha Bay, so just an hour and a half north of Cape Town. Super, super fresh. So let's have a look at these. Now, I've left a few with the beards on, so that's what they mean when they have still got their beards on. So these beards hold the mussels to the ropes that they grow on. They grow in the really cold waters in Saldanha Bay, which really makes them some of the best in the world. So when we clean these, you take the beard, you pull it towards you, and that takes the beard out. And then we'll scrub the mussels clean. So this is how we use them in the restaurant and how we sell them in the fish deli. When we debeard them, they are still alive. So mussels, when they are harvested, they are still alive. They then go into tanks and get flushed. What that means is that any grit or dirt comes out of the mussels. So myth number 1, you do not need to soak mussels in water, oatmeal, with a slice of bread at the bottom of the bowl. None of that at all. If you leave mussels in cold water, then they will die, because the cold fresh water affects them. They're used to living in seawater. That's what they're used to living in. Okay, so now I want to talk about myth number 2 about mussels. Tapping, closing, are they alive, are they dead, are they good to eat, are they not? Simple facts to think about with this. If you know where they've come from and you've got a really good source and a really good supplier who's selling you fresh mussels, then trust in your supplier. The only way you will find out whether they are live or dead or good to eat or not is once you've cooked your mussels. Great, so our mussels have been cooking for about 4 minutes now. I forgot to say, I've got about 1.5 kilos in there for 2 of us to eat. So about 750 grams per portion as a main course. Make sure you've got some crusty bread on the side to wipe up the delicious sauce with. So let's have a look and see how we're doing in here. So, you can see they're starting to open up, and that's what I mean by opening up. So they're opening up like that, great. We're going to move them around in the pot so that there's plenty of space and that everything gets a chance to steam open. So there's a lot more liquid in the pot now. So that's the moisture coming out of the mussels. There's going to be some salt water in there, which is why I haven't added any salt to the mix. Now I'm going to start big slug of olive oil. Just adds to some richness in the dish. And butter is going in now as well. They look fantastic. Right, lid back on. Probably good for another 2 minutes steaming, just to let the last of them open up and let that butter melt into the white wine, garlic, shallot and thyme, and it's going to create a beautiful sauce. So get your serving bowl ready, and then they're going to be ready to eat pretty quickly. Okay, so I want to talk about the colour of different mussels that you'll get in your mussel bowl whether you're eating them in a restaurant or whether you're cooking them at home. So down here we've got whitey, yellowy, pale coloured ones and orangey ones. Now these are both from the same species. These are both Mediterranean mussels, which is the type of mussel that's commonly farmed here in South Africa. Get amazing flavour, they get nice and plump, and they harvest and grow really beautifully. So these ones are the male ones and the orangey ones are the female ones. Now also you'll find in with your mussels, you may find these ones. Now these black or blacky blue ones are the indigenous Saldanha Bay black mussels. So they'll grow in with the raised Mediterranean mussels, and they are just as delicious and super tasty as well. Now what I'm talking about when I'm talking about a closed or an open mussel once they've been cooked. You get a mussel that looks like that when it's cooked, open it up, delicious. That's going to be really tasty. If it's closed, clamped, shut like that, discard it. Okay, so let's have a look at the mussels. Parsley's been in there, steamed up beautifully. So make sure you leave plenty of room in your pot so they can open up, take more space. So what I'm going to do now is going to pop them in a serving bowl, and they're going to be absolutely delicious. One last thing to talk about. People ask me, can you freeze mussels? So once you've cooked them, then you can freeze them and reuse them. You can take them out the shells and pickle them. You can take them out the shells, lay them on put them back in a half shell, and freeze them at that point. But you can't freeze mussels before you've cooked them. Otherwise, when you defrost them, they'll be dead, they'll be limp, there'll be nothing to them, there'll be no flavour. They won't be enjoyable to eat after that. So let me pop these in a serving bowl. Let's see how good they look. Okay, so the mussels are ready. Start to finish, less than 10 minutes to cook these mussels. Don't forget, if you get them from Seabreeze, we'll debeard them and clean them for you. They're going to be really fresh. We're getting them harvested at least 2 times a week at the moment. During busier times of the year, they'll harvest nearly every day, and we'll get them fresh down from Saldanha for you. So any questions, leave a message in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, or follow us on Facebook, like us on Facebook, follow us on Facebook, and you can ask us questions on there. Thanks very much. Enjoy your mussels, and look forward to seeing you at Seabreeze soon.